from 5 a.m. and I think we're this should be Eastern time because I am in Eastern time now. From 5 to 9 for 4 hours, the market has gone up with one little retracement. So what do you think happens if we break through this trend line?
There's going to be a pullback. We're at the spot right now. I would call it a let's wait for it. But yeah, because it's good always
The
about
other
reading it, right?
two.
Yeah, find yourself a reason to give yourself a buy sign. Wait to find a reason whether there's a trace going on. So we're going to do the trace down. So the hot key is click on the flag, you stop there. I got action. We can just do all three of them. Just I separated stuff.
And a lot of times, Mike, I'll do that. You know, the unexpected right now would be for this market to go up here through the 15 range, right? It's going. People are already making money. What happens if right after the open, they're just pushing it up to get some of the Friday clients? This thing drops, all of a sudden everybody here is trapped within 5 minutes. And that's why we tell some traders who become very proficient at gauging what's just happened to say it'll continue to happen. And you don't realize that normally that's true, but not after 9:30. 9:30, the institutions jump in. And if they've decided, you know, on the phone, did you get all of them? Yeah, I sold, 500 contracts. Great. All right, we're selling too. And all of a sudden the thing comes tumbling down and we go, what happens? Or they really are legit and push it up. When do you know? And people say, well, how can you guess? You can't. But after 6 minutes, you can sort of tell, right? After 6 minutes, you'll know if that thing just kept powering upward or nope, that was a top. And if it's a top, now you know who's trapped. Not everyone who's trapped gets out right away. Some of them have the resources and the capital to wait for it to come back to that price level. And that's all we look at. We look at what would you do if? My question right now is, what would you do if it came down to 29,946? Would you guys look for a W? I would. That's the pivot. So once it got down to 2946, I'd be saying, okay, let's look for a W bounce off of there. What if it goes through 946? Like, remember the other day, the pivot, it just went right through it. Then there's no W, and you go, I'm glad I didn't do that trade.
Right now, it's getting pretty close.
Yeah, and it's using up all it's buying. Like, why? I mean, they can't wait for a pullback. That's a little strange. And then we watch our ticks. Where did the ticks open? These ticks right here. Remember, that's 930. Do they open plus 800? If they open plus 800, it may very well come down 125 points and then go up. The plus tick reading tells us that they want to buy. Well, how do they buy? They push it down to bring it up. So it's always the plan that the institutions would do, but how do they do it? So if somebody told me right now institutions want to buy, I'd look for the market to go down and then go up. That's the nature of it, right? I mean, think about it. That's how they manipulate the market.
What time is it?
It is 19 minutes after.
9:20. All right. Yeah, Tim.
So we all agree the trend is up. We all agree we want to buy. We want to go long. We all agree that the market could retrace up and down 194 points. Bless you. Everybody in this room here is aware of this parabolic stop, right? The Wells Wilder, that old book that he wrote along in the 70s, technical new trends in technical analysis. J. Wells Wilder. It's one of the first books that I read where you try to mathematically, define, because before that it was all chart based. Everybody was getting their chart books on Saturday, updating them. There was a time when there was no internet.
No.
And people don't understand that.
It's
Like, yeah, no cell. Yeah, I remember. What was a cell phone when I was driving my cab in New York? The cell phone was like you got to move a wino out of the, excuse me, and get quarters or dimes. Yeah,
Well, originally it was dimes.
yeah, dimes. Yeah. Oh yeah, they didn't put quarters in. That's right. Didn't have quarters when I was young. Only rich people had quarters.
Yeah. No, I just need to
I mean, one of the first, when I was like in college working at this yacht club, I mean, there was Nelson Rockefeller teaching me about oil. I mean, like it's funny. He was drunk. He was the governor of New York. And, everybody wanted to be with the governor for a while. And he's like, all right, come on, have another drink. And like, see you, governor, tomorrow. And like, instead of 40 people around him, the periphery would like sneak out a little bit until literally there was no one left. And it was 2:00 in the morning. He's looking around. And there I am. I had to be the night desk. And Al Novelli, the Burns guard, who after everybody left would have his little time puncher and walk around the place for a few hours. So he goes to me, he said, one of those cigars you got there, charge it to my account, And he's like, what do you think of gold? Because they were talking about gold, investing in gold mines in South Africa. And he goes, what do you think of gold? I says, you know what? They don't make dinosaurs anymore. I'd rather buy oil. You're smart there, kid. That's it. That's what my grandfather did. He invented oil, And I'm like, wow, I'm going to get a trading lesson from his father. Did find, Exxon, Esso, and it was kind of cool. He says, buy when they're all bleeding. That's when you buy, when there's no more left to sell. And then you raise the prices for the gas station next door. You buy all the gas stations up when they're losing money because you dump the price of gasoline on the gas station across the street, and that guy can't make money anymore. And then you buy him out, and now you raise the price on both of them. That's what he did, in Texas and all over the place.
Paul, I think that question, where do you typically look for volatility to be able?
Yeah, you actually, if you really want to be a nerd, Paul, go and take every high and low from the day before its close, and measure them. Eliminate, obviously, scalp points. You don't go 8 points up and down, but beyond 25 points. So you visually or computerize the high and low before it drops significantly. So I would say something, let's say you were doing something in the beginning. No, you can't begin now. You have to go back. I mean, yeah, beginning now, yeah, then you wait, and then 4 o'clock you have your number, but you wouldn't be trading. You need maybe 12 hours of price movement to determine the volatility of time going forward. So yeah, let's say you ran a service for the Asian market. You would start right now and you'd say, okay, the high is 30,115, and you'd see how low it goes. And then when it finishes dropping, how high does it go? then how low? And you keep adding them up and you divide by the number of swing points, swing measurements. Now, I know the people that we got some numbers from, a little more sophisticated, they'll take the volume enhancement. It's almost like a weighted moving average. So if the market goes up 60 points and down 30, but it's going down 30 with triple the volume, they're looking for a top. So they might expand the volatility. Otherwise, they might contract the measurement. Like if you had at 6 a.m. a 300-point drop, you can't assume we're going to keep having 300-point drops, just like Friday. Let's see, do we have enough time? We have 4 minutes. Just like Friday, you can't assume that you're going to have a 15-minute drop like this one. But look at this. You did have an up move that correlated with the down move. So if you took this into account and the 4 a.m. movement on Friday, you could have averaged in almost a value. Once this broke and you said, I'm going to short a rally like this. By the way, that's how we did our trend line analysis too and got a short signal on Friday. So don't be surprised stuff like that happens again. By the way, this bar in the 15-minute, we call momentum bar. When you hear me say, hey, the momentum bar was up, that would be a momentum bar. You had consolidation bar here, breakthrough. Another one, another momentum bar trying. What? Yeah.
The one that's still long though?
Yeah. Not too bad, not too shabby.
Sure. No, you can do it real live. We'll turn the camera on.
Like this.
We're trading today. Take my breakfast.
"45 seconds until the open."
Prepare to be amazed.
You will be amazed, yes. And later, after the 6 minutes, by the way, for newer traders, we don't trade the first 6 minutes. We are open for business.
Everybody, wait 6 minutes. Who in this room has permission to trade the first 6 minutes? Robert? Just Robert.
Here's another thing. All you have to do is wait for, real short-term scalping. Wait for a red and then next green bar, and you take a long trade. Like, let's say you were waiting for that to go, you can do like a 30 stop bar, buy, see that?
I noticed also the ticks that started.
See already, guys, we got that long, we got 10 points and then a stop out. You notice on the Sakasa? I just did that. And it put the stop 25 points below. Why? At a red bar, immediately. New high. The opening did not produce the sell. They're long and they're pushing it.
Hey,
Watch it again. You got a red, right? Red bar. And you could sit there with a buy market. See, don't wait to watch that and then go there. You would buy market as soon as you see the up move. Now, again, I'm blocking out the ticks. The tick indicator is what you base the premise, which is up. It started out at plus 2,000. So you know it's going to start, they're looking to buy pullbacks, right? See, so I'm pulling the stop up already, right? First green bar after the red. Everybody do that? 195 is the stop, already up 17 points. 19. See that? Keep trailing. Being amazed. You guys amazed? And I'm an invalid. 201 with flat. Boom. Just on the Sakasa signal. How did I get out of the trade a second before Sakasa? These are the mental rules that I've been using for years. We've just programmed my brain into that. That's all. It's just the rules, guys. It's not some super system or anything like that. It's just our super rules, our methodology. And again, I'm using the YM as a trading setup, but we're using on our charts the MYM. All right. So did you see, how do you buy a runaway market? You wait for the red bars, and then as soon as you see green, you go long. And you can do that a number of times. As you gain more experience with it, you won't be afraid of buying new highs. What happens is people watch it go up, 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 up until they can't stand the pressure anymore. And then they jump in when it's over. When others have made hundreds of points, then they go over. Does everybody see we're at R1? Now would be the wrong time. You had like 2 or 3 shots to buy it. Now I wouldn't be chasing it.
Resistance at R1.
Yeah, now you could take something like this and say, all right, watch this, right? Your drawing tool on your ray would be from there to there, and I would take this and put it there. This is where your profit taking would definitely get it. If you're trailing this long, you'd be pulling your stops there. So I've been trading for 4 minutes and it's done nothing but go up to R1. So already, if you look at this, you had a 194-point rally. And yeah, just from, I'm talking about 9:30. Here, right now, the high is 259. And 30,000 is the 930 low here. Anyone in a trade?
Still trailing the one from this morning.
Good morning, Tony. Are you long? We're using the MYM because most people are starting out with that, Coho. It's the same market, there's only a couple of ticks difference. Same here again. This time, you really don't want to see the market go through where? Mid-Bollinger, because then it could start challenging here. You're getting more profit taking coming in now. And getting close to 405, which was the resistance that you guys figured, not me, remember?
Yeah, 307.
Yeah. Okay, 36 minutes have evolved. There was a red bar. Could you take a long trade on a break of that?
You enter on the above the previous red bar, right?
Right, yeah. So you can be long now at 89. See, the high here was 89. Anybody buy right there on the breakout? 89. 289. Immediate run up to what? $313. Now you'll get your what, guys? Now you get your pullback. As soon as you see a green, jump in. Boom.
Now we are patiently waiting for what? Hey. Yeah.
And you can do, in this case, now that you've gotten your little breakout, as soon as the green, hook back up on stochastics. Guys should be long. Next target would be 316. Everybody should be long now on that hook back up.
Everybody has room to go, right? Please tell me yes.
Raise your stop. Everybody see what we're doing? We're up 30 points, 40 points, 50 points. Everybody long in this room? All right. Be amazed. Raise your stop to 330. 330 is a stop and flat. Did everybody in the trading room remote take that call? Remote traders. Great job. Everybody got it. Good job, everybody. Yep. The remote people.
You got it?
Yep. Once you got your little retracement right here, lower Bollinger Band, you could even say the stochastics came in, red bar, 2 red bars, first green, boom. Good job, Fred. Aaron, Hugo, nice. And now we got also Sacasa sell signal. I wouldn't go short, but I use it to get out of the long trade.
So boring making money.
Yeah. See, I can't play football, but Tom Brady could become a day trader, and maybe you should start considering that. He was getting really PO'd on his alignment, if you saw that. He's yelling and screaming at him.
Is that Hugo?
Yeah, that's Hugo.
What are you doing, Hugo?
He's showing his charts.
Incognito. On a trial.
I mean, this 15-minute bar is a huge,
Did you send Ryan a message?
Huge.
huge. And again, all we have is that 6-minute decision. Did the institutions push it up just to knock it down, or is it a continuation? At the end of 6 minutes, pretty easy to see what it was. You know, you don't need to predict. As time evolves now, it becomes more of a prediction, like what's going to happen. I don't know, because it's already over. A lot of them are taking, oh, thank you very much. Wow. The staff of life. Hey, I'm just happy to be with you guys. I mean, this is a real treat. It really is.
Oh, guys, I need by break time, I need all of your what you wrote down, what you want to get out of the week.
Yeah, not just the trading, like what is your plan? What do you want to do for your career? Teach others, teach a grandchild,
Yeah, no, seriously, what you want from us for the week and what you want.
outside the box thinking. Yeah.
What you want.
Hey, Sacasa buy signal.
It's a good buy signal, guys.
Okay, where I screw up, Brian, is I pull this stop.
Where do you think we're going? Maybe 400? Yeah.
Where's your stop out?
Oh, right below white line on this one. 256.
Yeah, that's perfect. Everybody think we're profit on that?
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
No, I really typically I would come straight to bid my business for
Yeah, this would be about the fourth long. I wouldn't do too many more, because as you can see, more and more people are starting to say, all right, that's my last trade. That's my last trade. That's my last trade. When an institution makes its last trade, don't make it become your first trade. Now, here's another thing, like we were using this chart, right? This chart as a trend line. Watch this. Let's do the reverse. Yeah, watch this. Here's what you want to do. Take your drawing tool. All right, everybody? Want to do this? Take a ray, connect these two. As soon as it breaks, you go long. Yeah, first touch roll here would be 263. FTR be 263. Everybody see that?
Are you on the MYM, Coach?
I'm using charts as MYM, yes. Yeah, because, we were talking about that last week. I started doing that because everyone's saying, well, I trade the MYM. Coach told me to start. So more people are starting with the MYM. It doesn't matter to me. You know when it does? Overnight. But trading for cash as a full contract. The only difference is how many dollars and cents it is. You want to do YM? We could, I can, it's a quick switch right here. Okay. Yeah. All I do is do one of them and all of them change.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. They're all YM now. It should not change anything, guys.
Yeah. I was gonna move it. I was gonna move it back off of the good Bollinger. And I was like, okay.
Great job. Kamisha's already done for the day. We don't have a gong right now. We don't have a gong for you.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do? What? Hold on. We got a portable gong going. Now, let's say you're long around 63. Where would your first target be? How about 83? Would that be a suitable target? Now, let's draw that trend line in for here. There you go. There's 93, 30 points. You guys long?
All right. You still in that joint, right?
Yes.
Good job.
All this is gravy. Okay, so I'll just put a stop at 83. We're up, what, 27 points? Boom, flat. How many people got that first touch roll? You guys got it? 263? Everybody went long there? Good job, Alex, Spy, Chris. Wow, everybody did it. Everybody got it right? You saw it. Now, we were looking at first touch roll on the MYM. The YM's a little different. YM first touch roll was 279. So that one, matter of fact, the YM, if you're following the YM, its low was 249. And now you're going to break the trend line. You can buy it again. Break of the trend line. Anybody buying the break of the trend line here? Let's see if we can do one here. Where's my, put the 30 stop, buy. His first target is what, 300? I'm way above it. I should have gotten in a little lower, but hey, who cares? It's trading, right? We got 2 contracts on. First target will be there, and it'll immediately pull the stop if we get it to 92. Obviously, 63 is a lot better fill than 92. This automated stop is 67. 2 contracts. And we are flat. Okay. So now here's another way, right? Our other way is to watch green, the first rule green, right? As soon as you see that, now you're going long. First target, there, you see that? There's a stop 260, 63, 65. The entry was 61. You can keep doing this all day long.
That is why he's called the trading wizard.
Now, do you want to do it all day long? No.
Good trade setups.
But if you think about it, since 942, the market hasn't made a new high. It's already, why? Because between 930 and 942, look at that tremendous run up. So this, the 6-minute opening is when you want to get your trade on. After that, it becomes dicier. Everybody see it? Don't believe me? Just try it sometime. You wait till about 6 minutes, right? Yeah. And now you can be done for the morning.
Most of us in here should.
Mm-hmm. Here's another one, right? Wait till this bar is completed. Let's see the next here. So again, we're coming down into this support. I'm just showing you the methodology. Would I keep buying it this way? No, but this is the idea. As soon as you keep your marker here, so you're ready to go. All you have to do is watch the chart. I know that's going to be a buy once I hit the left mouse button. So as soon as I see that green, I'll go long because I know the stop is built in. The first target is 10 points or 8 points rather, and then the stop goes to break even. You can change this any way you want. It's called the 30 stop method. But now, of course, what's happening? Profit taking. There we go. There's a buy. Well, I was a little fast, but it's all right. What did I do? Oh, it already brought its stop to break even. See how fast that was? The stop is 37, where I went long. Now 39. Does everybody understand what happened? It happened before I could even show you. I went long at the market. Does everybody understand what's happening here? Hello? Guys? As soon as I saw it green, I hit it. But no, why? This is one contract and the stop is already at 41. I just physically moved it to 43. I set it up so the first target, as soon as I can go long at the market on a limit, on a break. Here's a buy stop, for example. If it there, 39, it hit. It's got to hit 49. Actually, 41 was the fill. So 8 points is my first target. It brings a stop 25 points away. So either 25-point stop, 8-point target. That one I did on a buy stop. I'm just showing you the different methods. Now, there's no reason to be doing buy stops right now, only if the market was down. But I got 2 contracts on. Its first target is 8. If it hits first target, it immediately pulls the other stop to break even. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be stopped out. Okay, here, you can go short now. I just want to try to show you what's going on. Let's say well, wait a minute. No, low stochastics, you want to go long. All right. This one will put a buy stop right there. It's 36. Here, I'll even change the contracts to 3. Or 4. You want to, whatever you want to do. 5 contracts at 36 buy stop. Now, if the market goes down, I'll trail it to 33. It'll happen real fast. Stochastics are still low here. I just want to show you the technical side of entering. 30 is my buy stop. That means if it hits, automatically it'd have a 38 sell limit. 28 is the buy stop. Why is the market going down too? Profit taking. 22 is the buy stop. 14. I always try to keep it right above, as if I were short. I just keep moving this thing as if I were short. Okay, 199 is the buy stop. Has anyone used an ATM yet? Nobody? You have? Okay. Well, then you know how that works. It'll move the stop a lot faster than you ever hit. So all you have to do is analyze the market, not trade it, and figure out stops at the same time. We're up right now 472 points. Now look at your ticks. Low ticks, that's an actual buy signal there, so I'll lower the stop to 191. Now it just filled at 191. You notice 199 is the sell limit for 4 contracts because I added more contracts, so it doesn't care. 168 is the stop. If it hits 199, it'll take all 4 out and still leave 1 because I've designed it to leave 1 for the trailer. You can design it to leave half as the trailer. There, see, immediately 1 is the trailer. And once I have a little space, before I could even move it, took me out. So 4 contracts plus 8, 1 break even. And guess what'll happen? In real life, when I'm trading like that all the time, 11 out of 12 trades are like that. 1 out of 12 is a huge runner. So anyway, any questions on the opening range, the breakout, how we take that first thrust and make our decision in the first 6 minutes? Yeah, go ahead.
So we're taking long, so obviously we're not trend.
Right.
But I mean, you know, I would say, as of 9:42, it clearly started doing lower lows.
Right, you're done for the day.
You stop at
That's what I want everyone to do. I know it's incredibly crazy. This is how I turned my account from loser for 49 months to a winner. And when I was winning, I was done in 20, 30 minutes. And then a period of time after I was winning, but I didn't have a losing month, but I'd have 3 or 4 days of losses. Why? Because now I knew the market. Why do I have to quit it?
I know everything now.
Yeah. Why do I have to quit it? You just said it, 944. Why? The smart people, I mean, there are people trading 100.
Down to the high.
Yeah.
So the question you ask yourself now is, if you haven't made your daily profit at this point, the question you have to ask yourself is, when do I start moving or longing again?
Right. Why is the market going to turn around and give me a second chance?
That's why we have volatility. So what are we down from the high curve?
Yeah, I mean, if you look here,
I'm walking around. So somebody could give me roughly 100.
yeah, the high is 343, and right now we got to 157,
So how many ticks is that?
about 194 ticks, roughly.
So maybe you look for a good long signal now, if you haven't made your daily profits. If you're not at your target goal for the day.
And would I buy this breakout? Usually though, after 10 o'clock, you gotta wait a little longer for a trade. You know, 6 minutes after you make your quick decision and react. We still didn't hook up on the 2-minute. We're on high stochastics on the 133. But you can apply the same principle as before. First green bar, jump in when that bar is completed. Here's a good trade. I like this. You see here, it's either going to make a new low or it's going to turn back up. If it turns back up, certainly it's going to break this and break the trend line. So get ready to put a buy market as soon as you see it break the trend line. And if it doesn't break the trend line, if it breaks a low, don't go short, just pass on the long trade. Does that help? In other words, here. This, I got to put it somewhere. See, I problem with one screen. We won't use the, but I like to use this tick indicator to see the, it's short now, yeah. I like to use this. You want to see a load of green there. We still have potential to buy. I mean, guys, the market's, this could be a
We're gonna
bar.
talk through some things as well.
Yeah.
What have we seen the past few days in the markets, guys? Huge swings.
Yeah.
Why would we expect anything different? Trend changes.
There we go.
Nothing's changed since Friday, guys.
There we go.
That's a good buy signal right there.
Should be.
And guess what? If this is a buy signal that fails, then guess what you do? What is it? Jackson calls it 27-minute rocking chair.
Yep, sit down. There's the first target.
Yeah, you guys in? Huh?
72 stopped out, but got 8 ticks, pulled it up. You don't have to manage it this crazy. I'm showing you how, if you really watch it, you can have almost every trade a profit, but you'd have to then manage it yourself because this is only designed to trade it, you know, and bring it up.
Guys. Who's in? In this room, who's in? Jim? Brian?
Yeah, and you can keep your stop right below here. This is, if it doesn't bottom here,
Just Brian's in the trade? Who's in online?
I'm thinking about re-entering.
you still can get in. It's breaking the trend line. You still can get back in. You still have a chance at it.
Hey.
Good morning, Marlon.
Missed all the excitement.
Here, Marlon, I'm going to take this trend line break right here. You can put a buy stop if you want, Marlon, at 188. Put a buy stop at 188, which would be confirming a 15 range and a breakout of the
Who's in
down
this
slope.
online? Which one of you guys are in online?
188, Marlon, yeah. And then again, get your first target and quickly move your stop.
Anybody else long? Who else is long online, guys?
Who's long from 8:30?
I finally got stopped out.
Oh, you did? Oh, I was going to say coach is still long.
Everybody, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, see, he's telling me, he said, I'm long. I said, I don't have an internet connection. So I'm sitting up in my room there doing nothing. Thank you very much.
Stops, guys, lock in profits. Can they hear me?
Yeah, can you hear Coach Brian? I mean, he's about 10 feet away. I'm sure you can hear him, right? Yes? Yes, they
And
can.
you're all just ignoring me, right?
Yeah, no, they hear him.
Fine. I will work with everybody here in the room.
But while Coach is, yeah, remember, the speaker is right here.
So there's only one person who's long right now.
Yeah, they're waiting for 188, I think, because I mentioned that. 188 buy stop. Yeah, sometimes you can get in before. You can anticipate that 188 and get in a little sooner.
Okay.
Also, be aware of, average true range is 47. Here, we definitely cleared the downtrend line. Now, the next target would be what, guys? 210 area here. And if you're going to go long now, you got to watch this support. Your 930 support, which is about 118, between 118 and 134. Two-minute stochastics have not yet hooked up. Remember, stochastics measure the close in relationship to the range. So if it keeps closing on the bottom part of the range, the bears are in control. Once it starts closing at the upper part of the range at each bar, then it tilts it upward.
Those of you in the boot camp, did you hear what Coach just said?
So here, this 2-minute is saying, you know, each of these bars are running up and down, profit taking, keep coming in, profit taking, keep coming in. Has not turned power to the bulls yet. You can see this like double bottom in here.
Looks like it's getting close to being the bottom.
Yep. Yep. You can anticipate, guys, and then take. $195 would be the next small resist. There's your 195.